evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're tonight's entertainment.
Get those nerds!
This is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
It's a trap! This is garbage.
Wow, it's terrible.
Better when I'm drunk.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo.
The imagination thinking, oh my god.
Hi everybody.
I'm busy.
Welcome back to the Drunk Nerds. We've actually gotten pretty good reviews. I'm pretty excited. We got an awesome fan base, which we appreciate everybody that's been kind of following us.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Michaeletta,
Michaeletta, which is a friend of ours, actually did a pretty good intro, which we're going to be adding to the beginning of this video, so that's kind of cool.
So by this point, you've already seen it.
Yes.
so be prepared if you go back in the future
Let your mind
to watch
be
it for
blown.
the first time again.
He is working on an outro too.
Yes. Yes. And we need somebody to do a logo for us.
So any of you deviant art people,
Or just deviants can do something.
or just nerds that like to paint on your overalls. Is this 1996?
Yeah, sure, why not?
We have ponytails and wear glasses.
Oh, do I have to have a side ponytail again? That did not look good on me.
That was in the
Same
80s.
here.
Oh, it's adorable. Oh, man.
All I'm picturing now is Joe with a side ponytail, and it's fantastic.
Can you make me a rope bracelet?
Friends forever.
There's lanyards. Just make them multicolored. Look, I made a snake.
That's nice.
That's very nice.
I can make really good balloon animals. I
Go
can
back.
make snakes. I can make swords.
Go back to
Penises.
home ec, young lady.
Huh? What?
What?
Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to her.
So what are we drinking, guys?
I'm drinking the Shiner Bohemian Black Lager. Yes.
I'm drinking In Memory of a Fallen Friend and drinking Captain Morgan Spice Rum and Coke.
I'm drinking a Stella again. I believe I had this before. It was big and tastes good. Wait a minute.
Isn't that what you say at the bars, too? Those special
That's what
bars
he
that you go
said.
to?
I'm drinking an oak-aged beer by Innocent Gun. Apparently, it's brewed in a rum cask.
Here's your coaster, by the way.
Thanks.
We fancy.
It tastes pretty delicious. Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah, I pick out good shit.
Speaking of which, don't know if you guys noticed, but we
That
have
is really
a
good.
request for our first drink to try
What's
in
that?
the comments of episode 4.
Do we really?
You'll have to check it out. I can't remember the name because it's weird.
Okay, well, whoever requested that will have it next time.
We were actually having a conversation just a little while ago that our future goal is to, if we get enough fans and big enough fan base, we're actually going to go to a couple of local bars in the area and see if we can do a live show at some point and have our friends show up and everything and have it live on Ustream. So I think that would be pretty awesome. If we get,
At some point that would be...
X amount of people to come and stuff like that.
And we should probably go ahead and apologize now for those episodes because I don't know what we'll actually get through.
Yeah, no.
The disclaimers will just be.
We need that graphic nudity could be.
Not so much that. It's
Podcast.
like the thoughts of drunk person number 3 do not reflect the drunk nerds
Well, let's
or
see.
any of its affiliates.
We've already pissed off the Indian community. I'm pretty sure last time we probably made fun of the African American community.
Topeka, Kansas.
Lindsay
Topeka,
Lohan.
Kansas. Yes, Lindsay Lohan.
Lily Tomlin, sorry.
And Down syndrome.
I used that at work. It was amazing.
So pretty much, we're assholes.
Yes.
Yep.
We are douche nerds.
We can blame it on alcohol.
Shots! 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 Shots!
So when do I get to see an
What does
IMAX?
nerding come to? This is ridiculous.
Most gangster nerd you'll ever meet.
What'd you say?
What can I see in IMAX?
Puss in Boots.
How was it?
The cat movie.
I was going to say, I didn't know they had porn in IMAX.
That'd be amazing.
Do you know, I have One of my cats, I have, he's my only male, and he likes to chew on things.
Why do chicks like to talk about their cats?
No,
like
wait.
they're
You're gonna...
You know what? Here's the thing. I was going to say something real quick. You know, one of her cats. You know, but I'm in slapping zone.
Just hold off. All right. I'm not going to the crazy chick with cats thing here. So he likes to chew on things, and he chews on my books, but only one of them.
Cat throwing.
Was actually like gnawed at, like completely part of the book is off of it. Mm-hmm. I take a look at the book. It's the vagina monologues. Pussy.
Wow.
it was pretty hilarious.
There are some
Can
markets.
that be the title?
There are some.
Pussy. That's gonna be our title. The next dilemma.
I can't wait to see what tags we get.
Pussy eats pussy.
I think that'll be our first video that gets rejected because of the title alone.
I don't know if tree sex and Down with the Syndrome didn't get us kicked off yet of YouTube. Next, we're not going to be on YouTube anymore. We're going to be on like Vimeo.
You know, we should probably put a parental advisory in the intro too, just in case.
Yeah.
I suppose we haven't been tagged as adult content yet. The fact that I put like his tags: penis, vagina, boobs.
Yeah.
I would assume that YouTube would have caught on to that by now.
I think someone's got to flag it before that ever happens.
Well, it just means that the viewers that we have are as perverted as us.
Yes.
You
Awesome.
probably don't have children. I said probably.
Probably.
All right, so let's get down to business.
Brass tacks.
Huh?
Brass tacks.
Business.
Okay. Why you gotta...
Just smile and nod.
No,
Thanks,
I
Mike.
just don't understand why he has to repeat what I'm saying with different fancier words.
He's like a thesaurus, but if a thesaurus was retarded and wore IMAX shirts.
And this is why I drink.
Okay, so... TSA.
Yes.
Apparently he's excited.
So I found out that the TSA,
murder.
they confiscate like 5 or 6 like fully loaded handguns a day on average around the U.S.
Fully
Like
loaded.
where...
Yeah, like people actually bring them like loaded, like on their person, in their bags.
On one hand, 5 or 6 a day.
And it's all in Kentucky.
Okay. I was gonna say
next.
How many countless airports are in America?
But still, like,
That's
you have
not
to
really
think-
a high number.
But this is the thing. You have to think of
Good
it.
point.
The concept of like somebody goes to the airport, goes to the security, goes to the X-ray machines and the metal detectors. I didn't know I couldn't bring my gun to the airport.
911 what?
I get paranoid if I think there are chopsticks in my bag when I go to the airport because I'm afraid they're gonna go ahead and tackle me.
I freaked out over
yeah.
nail clippers.
Yeah. I was like, if I have like nail clippers or tweezers, I'm like, oh shoot, maybe I should I hide those?
If you don't give me this plane right now, I'm taking out a whisker.
It's my favorite one.
His name is George.
I get picked out of the line all the time for random screenings because I'm ethnically ambiguous.
That's because your facial hair grows in weird patches.
Yeah, just right here.
For all we know, you could be
red
named
flag.
Jose.
I could.
Jose.
Jose.
People have actually asked me if I'm Middle Eastern and then back away very slowly.
Waiting for you to blow up.
Yes. I don't know, I guess. People just randomly blow
His
up.
scrawny ass. Where would he hide explosives?
Right here.
Right
In his abs. He's got like an explosive in each ab.
Yes. That's how I trick people at C4. Just ready to blow. All over you.
Thighs rubbing.
I think the one thing I did hide... oh god. The one thing I did hide in an airport in my purse, because you have to have everything go through, and then anything that's liquid has to be in a plastic bag. Mm-hmm. Well, I love Mio, which is like the drink flavoring, but it's liquid. And I was like, shit, they're going to take that away from me and throw it out. And I love this shit. And it costs $4 per thing. And so I put it at the very bottom of my purse. And I didn't do anything. So, yes.
You know what's really funny?
I got to keep it.
2 points. Thighs rubbing together. I miss parachute pants. Because when fat women used to walk, it used to sound like a zipper. Just go whoosh, 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 whoosh.
It's like a warning.
Yeah. Big fat chick. It's just thighs.
Warning.
Warning. Hold on to your donuts.
What's the second point?
Second point is Adam
Point
Savage
number one was
of
awesome.
the Mythbusters actually on one of his shows admitted that he had like an industrial razor blade like this long in his jacket pocket, and went through TSA, like the screeners and everything. No one ever bothered. He's like, I had like a 7-inch razor blade on my person, got on a plane. Didn't realize until I got home and started unpacking my stuff. I realized I had an industrial razor.
Wow.
Was this before or after 9/11?
This is after. This is like last year. Well, they had a guy, like 85-year-old, 95-year-old man, actually got through airport security with a fully loaded handgun.
How does that happen though? Don't they have to go through the metal
He went
detectors?
through. They put him through the X-ray machine.
Was it a plastic gun by chance?
No, it wasn't like it still has metal parts.
Does he play ping pong?
With ping pong paddle.
Or as the Chinese say, ping pong. You almost hit me.
Well, that's because if we keep going this way, we are going to upset every celebrity and country that there is.
I'm quoting a line from Balls of Fury. Get some culture.
Christopher Walken.
Besides, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
I'm sorry that my culture is beyond balls of fire.
Fury. This is
Whatever.
This is why women aren't allowed on the internet.
At least speaking roles.
They make noises. I've seen it.
You're the one that made me wear a tank top. Now I feel dumber.
But you stole my hat.
So I feel a little smarter.
You fell into his trap.
We're still looking for a beer wench, speaking of boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I'll find someone.
Please do.
I actually met a very awesome microbiologist last night. So
Cute microbiologist.
she has a boyfriend, but yes, very cute. So.
Do you notice that when guys say something like, "Oh, is she cute?" immediately the first words out of the mouth is, "She has a boyfriend."
I'm a single.
It's like, cool.
All right. Well, was it any surprise that when he asked that, he was wondering if there was a cute single woman to be interested in?
Yeah, because it's Tommy. You'd say that regardless.
Yeah. Not only that, but I don't want somebody with an inflamed thyroid coming in serving us beer.
Gout.
Thick ankles.
What do I look like?
A fetus.
I know.
Do you really think I'd bring someone with the parachute pants in here?
That'd be awesome,
Yeah.
though.
I think that might be the first thing that they wear. Is like,
Can you find a bus driver from, like, 92?
Hear me out.
Mullet
If
and
you
all.
remember me from elementary school and you were my bus driver, comment. I'll find
I'm
you.
thinking starter jacket and parachute pants.
What about members only?
Yes, members only.
No, starter jacket.
Yeah.
Starter?
That's amazing.
Yeah, starter
Okay.
jacket.
They can just dance.
Do the
Oh,
robot.
that's supposed to get you to drink?
You're too slow. They gotta shuffle.
Oh.
I was watching a show today, and there was this like sad moment, and the guy goes, "Every day," and then Will and I both at the same time go, "I'm shuffling."
Good job, you mocked his pain.
It's fantastic. Are we ready for zombies?
Yeah,
always ready
we're
for
always
zombies.
ready for zombies.
Will has a zombie fetish.
I have a zombie fetish.
Well, dude, I'm prepared. Let's do this.
I spent more time thinking about the zombie apocalypse than hurricanes and tornadoes.
Yeah. Or polar bears.
Are those really a threat here in
Zombie
Florida?
polar bears.
Polar bears?
Okay, the curse has got me now.
All right, Joe, zombies.
Zombies.
I'll steal your thunder.
Go ahead. It's all you.
It's all me. All right.
It's
well,
all her.
per Joe. So,
Not per me, per MSNBC.
whatever. Apparently, zombies are worth $5 billion to our economy, just from all of the everyone now getting into the spirit of wanting to see zombies and everything. So the new show Walking Dead, and well, somewhat new.
Walking Dead, Death Valley
Yes.
on MTV.
And then everything else that comes with that, all of the merchandise and anything like that.
Costumes, decorations, you name it.
The Have You Seen My Zombie t-shirt that you
It's an
pull over your
awesome
head.
shirt. That's an awesome shirt.
It is.
So yeah, so I'd say thank you, zombies, for our economy.
Yes.
Please find some sort of weird alien brother that you can introduce so we can get a little bit better in our economy here.
That should be the Republicans' financial strategy.
Zombies.
We
Brought to you by zombies.
We promise that we will bring you more zombies.
Exactly. Yeah.
This message brought to you and approved by zombies.
I would invest more money for zombies.
Here's
The
our
CDC.
politicians. The key is zombies.
The CDC actually put out a zombie survival guide
Mm-hmm.
Did they
on
really?
their website.
Yes.
It's a whole it's a zombie survival guide because their stance was no one goes to their website to see like what you're supposed to do in a natural disaster. So they put it as a zombie survival guide because it's all the same kind of stuff. It's like keep fresh water, make sure to stay in a dry, safe place.
There was some tongue in cheek.
Yeah, there was tons
zombie
of it and
related
everything
though,
like that.
Behold the marketing ability of the zombie.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
The Cranberries had it right.
Yeah.
They
There was-
sure as hell did.
There was a couple of years ago at the horror convention. There was a panel that we went to where they were just talking about just horror movie monsters and their popularity and how over time and with generations and stuff, different monsters become the popular thing. And he was actually linking it to our own paranoia with like virus outbreaks or nuclear war and stuff like that, and how all this stuff and how we turned it into movie monsters. And that's why they become so big, because even with the fame of Twilight and all the vampires and all that stuff, the zombies is what actually took off because of our fear of X, basically, and it like correlates in with that. And I thought it was an interesting thesis.
Here's a good question: which zombie-esque, what form of zombie freaks you out the most? Like the fast zombies or slow zombies?
The fast zombies.
Fast zombies.
Really?
The fast zombies with more motor skills,
Like 28 Days Later?
No, not so much them. Those are just angry. I'm talking more
It's
Dawn of the
Rage
Dead.
Virus.
More Dawn of the Dead.
You mean
where
remake?
Yeah. Is that Zack
I would
Snyder
say,
one?
do we know yet if zombies can swim?
Depends on what you read,
Yeah.
or watch. Because in World War Z, since they don't swim, they can actually walk underwater.
Because they don't need to breathe.
They don't need to breathe, and there's something up in the book. They explained like they can be in really, really like the deepest part of the ocean because their blood changes its thickness and prevents them from being crushed by the oceans.
Those are the scariest fucking zombies then.
Yeah.
Well, let's actually go geek on this here, Down. Let's think about this
I'm in. Let's do
realistically. If zombies were to actually happen, you still need your normal things for your body to react. You still need your heart to pump. You still need your lungs. Like if your body's reanimated, you still have to have vital functions in order to be able to move, for your body to be able to do what it does.
Right.
And if your body is still actually dead, even though it's moving, then your muscles are still going to go into atrophy, except for the ones that you are currently using.
Right. That's why I see a lot of zombies are decomposing themselves, but they're with their brain still having that basic motor function. It's still pushing it to have nerves and whatever muscles there to keep going.
Correct, but at what point do you think, if that's the case, then the horror movie zombie that we've all come to know to love, I don't think is real. In the sense of, if zombies were to actually happen, I think they would be a lot more threatening than they are in the movies.
You got to remember, the only thing that makes your body move and walk forward is your cognitive ability, and it's not even oxygen or blood that has that happen. That's what brings oxygen to your body. It's the electric pathways. Like if you take a severed arm, no heart, no anything going to it, and you start shocking it, nerves will open and close and stuff like that.
Hence the reason why the main target is
the
head.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't you think that they could be able to run? They could be able to do.
Yeah.
The only thing I think that they probably could swim, because your instant reaction when you get underwater is to try to reach air. Like they're not just going to go underwater and stay underwater for hours walking on the bottom.
Mm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying with that.
Like I feel like there's gonna be a lot.
Yeah,
more
I guess
of a
if they know how to walk, then they obviously would know how to swim.
They would have that instinct.
Think of it like an infant. And when an infant is born, if they're born in water, they instantly start swimming.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's kind of the same kind of thought process, I would think.
It could be. Now, here's a thought though. If it's an instinct, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, typically you have to learn how to swim because you have to be able to move a certain way to be able to keep your balance and keep afloat, right?
That's only because of our own fears. Because when you get in the water, you have that fear of drowning, so you just start moving and struggling. Like they have to teach you to calm down and the proper motions in order to swim properly.
Motion in the ocean.
Hence
Well,
why babies are natural swimmers, because they don't know any better.
Mm-hmm. There's no fear.
Oh. All right then.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, would a zombie still be able to swim if in life that person never knew how to swim?
Yeah.
I think zombie.
Well,
just like I think they'd be able to run. I think they'd be able to open doors. I think they would be a lot more deadly than they're actually portrayed in the movie. In most movies,
I would agree with you there because I don't see why they're like, unless like they died and their leg was broken when they died.
Yeah, something.
They would have had to be some sort of.
They're still gonna feel pain. They're still gonna flinch. They're still gonna, like, all of that is still there if the brain is still functioning to the point that they know they need to feed.
Sure.
All right, now let's get really geek on it.
Sweet.
Oh, jeez.
What weapon would you use
to kill a zombie? Or, all right.
Any zombie. I don't care.
Well, it's not a matter of a one-on-one. Are you talking about survival, or are you just talking about put me in a ring with a zombie and any weapon of my choice? Or are you talking
survival? About survival.
Survival?
Yeah.
I definitely would not choose a gun.
You're goddamn right.
I'd choose a compound bow.
No. I would not choose a projectile at all.
Do not use any kind of projectile because you can run out of it.
I use station wagon.
Good job, Ash. Delta 88.
Yeah, but I mean, that's true. You could run out of it. So what would you use then? A blade? I
would use an axe, a pickaxe, a baseball bat with if you could find a 3-inch nail, that'd be great. Anything that is more of a blunt object.
I would still be.
You have to allow them to get close, but
not that, because that's understandable. Because that's ideal in a situation with you one-on-one with a zombie. Let them get close and then clobber them. Fine, I'm good with that. The part that I see a problem with is, what if there's a horde of zombies coming at you? Gun, you can...
You fucking run until you get to...
Okay, but if we're going with Joe's theory that they can run too, then...
Run faster! They still have... Oh.
Well, it's that kind of like, you know.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
Guns are no bueno in a zombie apocalypse because as somebody that used to shoot a lot. Headshots are a lot harder than people think that they are.
Oh yeah.
They're a lot harder
That's why
headshots.
when you go in to learn how to operate a gun and everything, they tell you go for body.
Yeah.
You know,
you got a better chance of hitting something good.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the machete.
Yeah.
It's just bladed. It's got a good amount of weight to it.
It's
one
good.
Really long
it's
ones.
good. However, it's one of those things. Have you ever tried chopping down something with a machete and it gets stuck every once in a while?
That's what I was just about to get to.
Yeah.
Anything with a blade, you have a chance of getting stuck.
Get one of those fancy Teflon coated ones. My
just slices right through.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't. If I had
an infomercial,
yeah.
It slices right through a zombie's head.
Yes. Huh?
See, but I wouldn't have a sword or a machete to cut their brain. I would cut their head off.
It's still going to hit spine, though.
It's still going to hit spine.
Unless you hit it right in between the cartilage, you're going to hit bone.
You got to find the science on this. That's another Mythbuster thing. What's the best weapon to kill zombies with? That would be a great Mythbusters episode.
Mythbusters.
Why don't we just do like a sideshow of this? Do it ourselves.
I'd be
because we don't have the funding.
Where are we gonna?
There are ways, dude. Don't even finish your question. There are ways.
Well,
you want a spine? You want a spine?
You can kill
I'll get
strippers.
you a spine.
They're already dead.
I got
on
friends
the
that
inside.
work at morgues.
I was thinking strippers. They're already dead on the inside. Doesn't count.
All right, Ellie's getting mad again.
Sorry, Jess, by the way.
Because she picks horrible zombie killing tools. Gun.
I didn't say gun. I said compound bow.
Compound bow.
Which Daryl does pretty good with that. Let's just admit. Talking about the show The Walking Dead.
Okay. But did you also see last week when it went straight to the one in the head in the tree and he goes, Grant lost the bow.
Last a month?
Well, yeah.
Keeps the
I'm just saying.
I didn't say it was a perfect weapon, but
No.
that's what I would use initially.
No, well, that's what bugs me about movies and TV shows and all that stuff is, I'm not to say it's unrealistic zombies, but
I was just about
who
to
has
The A-Team was 100% legit.
They can't shoot anything. These guys are trained Army Rangers and they shoot around.
They shoot the ground.
Anyway,
They're just looking to scare, not hurt.
Dance.
You know what? That is true, though. In all of these shows and
I'm already
movies
done.
and stuff,
I win the game.
I'm already on my second drink.
Don't talk to me.
on all these shows and movies and stuff, how do these people get so damn good at shooting?
Well,
like all of a sudden they're like, "Oh God, zombie apocalypse! I'm really glad I took this 500 courses on."
And all of a sudden,
shooting in the head.
they're long range snipers.
Yeah, yeah. They're all like, "Bam, got that one," and you're like, "You were a fucking teacher and a mother of 5. What the hell are you talking about?"
In all fairness,
Kentucky. They all grew up in Kentucky.
This past season of Top
I
Shot.
don't know why I hate Kentucky.
I don't know if you know about that show. The Christian camp counselor won it.
Huh. All right.
He was a damn good shot.
I'm not
Okay,
shocked.
well that still doesn't explain how all of these various people then. I'll give the Christian
I'm just saying
camp
it's possible.
But to finish my thought, I don't like the fact that there's just an infinite amount of bullets. That bugs me.
That's true. They do get quite a bit of them for some reason.
Who knew that Glock had 200 round clips?
Who knew this cult peacemaker could fire 10 shots?
Word.
So, speaking of movies and zombies.
Yes. I found out IO9 had an interesting post about a movie that is supposed to be
Brace yourself.
a Twilight-esque teen romance movie that has zombies with a girl that falls in love with a brooding, good-looking zombie.
How does that happen?
Starring
He's
Zac
dead.
Efron?
He's just dead. And
But zombies have never talked before.
yeah, well,
So you fall in love with them, you're like, your eyes are so gorgeous, turn me into a zombie.
love you.
Hold on. Zombies talking. I got a Rolodex in my head. Zombies have talked. Go ahead.
the Evil Dead series.
There you go.
Dead Alive, they talk.
Yes.
So
That's
What
what I
did
was
they
going for.
say?
Dead Alive.
Feed me?
no, they're just
Feed
like,
me.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Brains.
yeah, brains.
Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Brains.
Yes.
Sounded amazing. Sounded like you.
Yes.
You do a great mock of that.
Yes, I do.
Brains.
I can't do it now because now you put me on the spot. So.
On the spot. Isn't that
So,
this entire show though? On the spot.
Speaking of Twilight, I tried to watch the movie once.
That was your problem.
Once. I got 10 minutes. I gave it 30 minutes. I was like, I gotta turn this shit off right now. I'm tired of seeing them just stare at each other and like move their eyebrows. And do that weird look, like eyebrows, look down, don't look at me, and make eye contact.
I saw the first one in the theaters because Susie told me that it was going to be like a Harry Potter, but with vampires and werewolves. So
Bullshit!
I was stoked. So I go into the theater.
You can't. I can't. Don't do it.
I'm not lying. I had everyone in the theater fucking cracking up because the movie was so ridiculous, and I knew nothing about it. So as I'm watching it and all these things are happening, I don't even care who's in the theater. I'm just talking, and I'm making everyone just fucking laugh. Like when he steps out in the sunlight.
Yeah,
I had no clue what the fuck was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm watching, I'm waiting for this big reveal. I'm waiting for him to be all mutated or something, and he sparkles, and I go, so he's just fucking sweaty? And everyone starts laughing.
So in that scene in Twilight,
I feel like I should be a teacher, like, yes, Michael.
when he first walked into the sunlight, all right, picture you're sitting in a crowded theater, right? And you had the little hallway where you don't know if someone's standing there or not. All right, picture me in that hallway during that scene going, "Are you kidding me?"
Or when
I went crazy when he walked in the sunlight.
or when they were in the classroom and the girl walked into the class.
Oh, this is one of my favorite.
And
Oh,
he's like orgasming at the desk. I literally went, done.
See, I went a different route, especially when she sits down next to him and he's like doing that whole like weird, don't look at her, and he looks super creeped out. I was like,
Why do you hate
is she
me?
not? Is this like a bad Summer's Eve commercial? Not so fresh. It's a little extra
Sorry,
cheese on
my
that taco.
douche broke.
Oh,
Oh, what is? Whoa! Oh.
that movie was just fucking horrible.
sourdough?
Price check. Summer's Eve. Make it quick.
And now I guess the last one's going to be a two-parter.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I think they made Harry Potter two parts of the last one. Yeah.
Well, I only bring it up so I can say, I'm sorry, Mike.
I'm not. Do you know the clientele that walk in my theater? I mean,
kids?
lonely women.
Okay. I got offered a foursome. On New Moon. Was that the last one? I'm asking
No.
the girl. New Moon.
Let's roll with it. Who cares?
Eclipse?
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Who gives a shit? Keep going.
Regardless,
I don't know.
I have lines all around the theater, and this one girl was technically like the second half of an already 400 person line, and she was the star of that line,
Which is
and
really good.
she was under the impression that she was first in line to get in the theater. I said, "No, I'm sorry, you're not." And she's like, "I'm going to use Joe because I don't want to get you in trouble."
Tastes like beer.
Put that down.
Tastes like rum.
Tastes like beer to me.
The girl comes to me and goes, "Is there anything I can do? We can do anything to get in that theater." And I sit there, I'm like, and I have a method if I scratch my radio that's a distress signal to call me and get me out of a bad situation. And I'm sitting there.
This is a bad situation. This sounds like an.
I know.
This sounds like Dear Penthouse. Oh no!
No.
Oh.
They left her off.
Oh. They would take up a love seat.
One
One person.
Oh,
Nice.
like you're talking about four of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four love
I'd
seats.
stay warm for months.
Just kind of rolling in it like it's a bunch of money.
Yeah. Here's a question: Did they look like Ziploc bags filled with cottage cheese?
Oh.
Oh, nice.
And
still
it was more like Campbell soup bags nailed to a wall.
In plastic bags, yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
So what other movie series needs to cut it out?
Whatever. What?
What other movies need to cut it out?
Underworld?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
give it up. Oh my god.
The new
I
Underworld.
just saw the new
I
trailer.
haven't seen
Yeah.
any of them.
I saw the first one,
The
which
first
was
one was
decent.
good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
The first one, exactly.
Yeah, but that's it.
Rise of the
Done.
Kate
Lycans.
Beckinsale, right?
Yes.
She's like a good actress.
Yeah.
Like
why
a
is
good
she-
actress. She's not a good actress. She's like a good...
She's like a good actress.
State Farm is there.
Stay fun.
Movie career.
Boom.
Wrangler.
Yes.
What?
Wrangler jeans. Micro.
I got this thing.
Let's see how
I
far we
got
take this.
things. I got things with
Thank you.
Wranglers because during
Did you
Harry
shop at
Potter, I did actually. But here's the funny story about that. I was doing auditorium announcements for Harry Potter, and I was getting everyone pumped up. You know, like everyone here to see it. Yeah, awesome. Tiny segue. Everyone dressed up like they normally would.
Okay.
You know, you picture
Opening showing?
Opening
Yeah.
showing. Everyone's dressed up. You know, you
Gotcha.
had Voldemort or
Open a page, pick a
Ron,
character.
Right behind you, Joe.
who I didn't know. I actually found out something about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling
Was
wanted to kill Ron.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
The series.
Yeah. Anyway, don't care. I just thought that.
Do you
out
not
there.
like her?
I never bothered to watch them. I'm pretty sure they're good movies.
Wow.
I just never bothered to watch them just because of that oh my god, fanatic thing.
I have all of them.
I haven't read the books, but I've watched the movies.
I have all of them. I have all
like it.
of everything.
So anyway, I'm standing there at the base of the theater saying, calling out everyone saying, oh my god, I can't believe everyone dressed up in costume. This is awesome. There's just one costume that I'm kind of thrown off by. Ma'am, are you one of the green pigs from Angry Birds?
Oh, perfect.
Wait, who was this?
This is somebody in costume, and she turns around and goes for Harry Potter. The last one.
Okay.
She turns around and screams, "I'm a dragon!" And I sit there and I go, "Dragon!" Right. So.
Oh my god, take it off, douche nerd.
Oh, douche nerd.
So I wear this to the gym next time I go. My Harry Potter.
So
Thanks, Mom.
anyway, back to my Wrangler thing.
It's Gryffindor, motherfucker.
I ripped my pants from crotch to belt through the back.
I'm sorry, I just got lost. Was this while you were just ripping on the lady who was a dragon?
This was right after that.
Okay.
Okay. So, thank you. I'm shedding again. So anyway, I do the normal. Hi, my name is Mike. I represent blah 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 theaters, and they start chanting my name. So the douchebag Italian in me immediately needs to jump up onto something and start fist pumping.
This is also what happens to Mike right before he actually gets laid.
True.
He starts chanting his own name and fist pumping.
Mike. So I jump up onto
With each thrust.
I jump up onto the staircase, and all I hear is. I'm like,
Was there anyone right in front of you in the front row?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you start wearing
underwear? Somebody saw a piece of a magic wand. So anyway.
I want to start calling it that.
Mike
Leviosa.
I think I may have just taken over the show title. Mike and his magic wand.
You mean that's weird that I do that already?
You can.
Yes. So I immediately go to my senior manager and I say, "Hey, I'm going to Walmart." He goes, in the middle of this rush, I'm like, "Yeah." Why? So I was like, "Do you want to know why?"
I would just pull Captain Morgan.
So I just went straight down my pants, hand out like, "Hello!" And he starts laughing. And I go and I get these pants that I'm wearing right now. They're kind of elastic, and I was testing the durability of them, just stretching, and I just like I got a good stretch. Shut up! I got a good stretch and I went, "Oh, boom, Wrangler," and it caught on.
Thank God that came around. I don't even remember how the fuck that started.
No shit. I'm
I don't
okay,
even
Wrangler,
know
cool.
either,
I was just thinking about Mike
Whatever.
running naked.
I just took up 4 minutes of their time. Entitled the show.
Well,
I think we're going to an hour again.
More hour shows.
let me interrupt you, or interrupt this lovely pants discussion.
Pants party.
Well, speaking last night, I was out with my sister and we met this couple that were pretty awesome. So I mentioned her earlier. She's a microbiologist.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna geek out for a second on microbiology. Apparently, cantaloupe.
That's the study of small things.
No comment.
Cantaloupe has killed 29 people.
What?
So far.
I can see that.
And over 100 are sick because of cantaloupe having listeria from a farm.
It's a
in
devious
Colorado.
fucking fruit. I don't trust it.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing too is that people think that just because you don't eat the outside of cantaloupe,
Yeah. You know, if you cut a hole in it and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, you can have sex with it?
you can do that with anything, Tommy.
He says you can have sex with a cantaloupe. I murmur to him that I can make 10 gay jokes on that statement, and I get slapped.
I didn't even hear your murmur. I was
This
just
is why I
hitting
sit
you for
over here.
murmuring.
Think ahead, Mike.
I'm not sitting next to her next show.
Yes, you will.
No.
Even if my shirt's a little lower cut.
Musical chairs, no.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
I think
That's why I sit over here.
Next person to stutter sits next to her next week.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
What if it's her?
then she's fucked.
She has to be in the bath. We stick her in the bathroom. She has to be by herself and just yell through the door.
We satellite remote her from the bathroom.
Yes.
Through Skype.
I don't like you guys anymore.
Live from the shitter.
This is delicious, by the way.
So anyway, so clean your cantaloupe is basically what I'm saying.
Wow.
Make sure to clean your cantaloupe.
Well, people think that just because you don't eat the
The more
outside
you
of a
know.
cantaloupe that you shouldn't have to clean it, but if you don't, then when you cut into it, the listeria will get into the cantaloupe or whatever bacteria.
Fuck it, I like living on the edge.
So, well, what fucking ever. Well, don't put it in the fridge then either, because that's the perfect growing environment for listeria. Is the refrigerated temperature. So
Isn't that song that Rihanna did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was...
Disturbia?
Yeah. Never mind.
But no, not listeria. Anyway, so thank you, Janet and Bob, for that little piece of information. Oh.
I love you.
You disgust me sometimes.
I disgust myself. That's why I cry in my closet.
Hey, Joe, why don't you tell us about the new energy drink?
I should drink. What?
I'm just sitting next to myself. Fuck.
Judicial system.
You're a disgrace to the judicial system.
So what was that now?
Would you like to tell us about the new energy drink?
Oh,
Thank you.
The new face drink.
Face.
That's what it's called. It's called face drink. To give you
Face.
energy during your social needs. I swear, it's a real drink.
So that's what they call it nowadays. Back where I come from, they call it the hibbity-dibbity.
Oh, there's really not too much more to really say on it. It's just something that I think is absolutely hilarious. Someone's banking off the Facebook thing and making an energy drink out of it, and good on them.
Yeah, good
Oh,
marketing, man.
God.
So whenever I think about energy drinks, I think about Four Locos.
No,
Did I ever tell you my Four Locos story?
do you want to hear mine
It's probably just like everyone else's.
Yeah, no.
Ending up in
Is this
puke.
like a Jaeger thing?
No. Okay, so...
Which, hey, you were supposed to be doing Jaeger bombs.
I was supposed to be doing Jaeger bombs today, but I forgot to go buy the Jaeger. So, my friend Eric Santiago, bastard, went ahead and he's like, here, why don't you try this? It just came out like last week, alright. So I drank it, and first of all, it's like, you're not like drunk, you're like on crack and meth and Percocet and bad decisions. It's basically a blackout in a can. I had one can, and even though by the end of the night I sobered up and I got home and everything was cool, I woke up the next day, I had a 3-day hangover.
Oh my god.
Is this an alcoholic energy drink?
Yes.
It's the equivalent of 6 beers and 6 Red Bulls
Holy shit.
in
Joe,
one can.
I went frisbee golfing one day, right?
Sorry.
You can stop right there already.
Fuck you.
Please tell me you were drunk. That's because of
That's
the
the only thing you do is you drink and throw a fucking frisbee. Anyway,
It's actually really fun.
so my friend introduced me to this Four Loko thing, and I remember drinking 2 of them, and then I remember the next day. I time traveled, and I asked him, what happened? He goes, dude, we drank 4 of those apiece.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, what?
You should
Are you
be dead.
kidding? I should be.
All right,
But I'm a
intrigued.
man.
I think I'm going to have to try this next
No,
time.
they actually banned. It's
I'm-
actually a new formula because it got banned in all these different states.
Aw.
Yeah.
So this is like when it was really
The worst-
Four Locos. I woke up emotionally unstable. Like I like everybody. I went Joker. I went Dark Knight Joker on the world, and I was like, I just want to see the world burn. I just want everybody
I'm going to
to
show
die.
you a magic trick. Where to go?
I'm thinking, I'm like, God, I woke up, the first thing I thought about was, I hate Eric so much right now. And then he calls me up, he's like, hey man, what's up? I'm like, I don't think we're friends anymore, man. I don't think we're cool anymore. I hate you.
The worst Four Loko story I heard, or blamed
Black
Four
out in the
Loko
cocaine.
story, is a guy who drank 6 or 7 of those things, broke into the house next door to his house because he thought he was going home. But he couldn't find the keys to the house, so he ran through the glass door.
Yeah.
And he was cut to shreds.
Well, that's why they banned it. Cause
he ripped his clothes off, and when the neighbor came home, found him sleeping, bare-ass naked, covered in blood, and one of her dogs was missing. They blamed Four Loko on it.
There's a bunch of people that die because what happens is it's so much energy drink and so much alcohol.
It's so much upper and downer.
Well, because what happens is the thing that usually stops you from getting alcohol poisoning is you pass the fuck out.
That's the brain going, enough.
Yeah, that's your brain saying enough, or you can't, eventually, if you're lucky, before you get to the point where you have alcohol poisoning, you can't find the alcohol anymore.
Where is it? This is it.
I'm gonna drink you.
Yeah, or you have sex with somebody and pass out.
You start hearing "Turn It" from a bedroom.
What does it mean? Fuck that double rainbow. What does "Turn It" mean? Oh man, tell me.
That's not sitting next to me. You're my favorite.
So,
cheers.
To drink a Four Loko today.
Kevin.
May you live in infamy for that, man.
So anyway, that's why they...
infamous. That's more than famous.
Oh my gosh. Say no. I'll bring you a Four Loko or the new Four Loko. And,
is it worse now, or is it like?
Is
it still got the punch?
I don't know. I haven't had.
It still has a punch to it, but
no time travel.
No, a little bit of time travel. I mean, time travel's still there.
If we're doing this and we're
even
going to do the podcast,
yeah,
we have to do it on a Saturday. This way, everybody can just pass out at my house.
I'm intrigued. I want to try it.
I'd say we even try a Friday if possible. I mean, I know your work schedule's crazy. We'll have to figure it out, but because if you were down for 3 days, I kind of want a full weekend to recoup. You know, in all fairness,
it's Friday. We can do it late at night.
It's not acid, people. You don't need like several days to recover from it.
I'm tripping balls.
Oh my god! But
I don't know, man.
But that'd be a fun experiment, you know, and you know.
In all fairness, I think we should do one before we record.
Oh.
I would say no because I'm kind of a lightweight. That's not going to work.
Quiet. I like this idea. Dude, I'll go to the loony bin with you, bro.
Damn right.
Wouldn't it be better if we did the podcast with it? Somehow the microphone would get up Mike's ass.
well, no. Here's how.
Like, listen, man,
this is exactly how the podcast would be.
And then but we have to make sure we have to have somebody sober so they can stop it at like a half an hour, and then do the next half an hour the following morning.
Potential beer winches.
No, and we'll all just wake up.
Potential beer winches. Submit your applications now. There are experiments that we need to do as drunk nerds, and with
we can't truly be drunk nerds without your help.
Yes. So with
we can only be tipsy nerds.
So with that, we're going to try something a little bit new today. We're going to cut this off at 45 minutes.
Speaking of, where are we at?
At 45 minutes.
All right.
Hence why I'm sending the outro right now.
So let's do this.
Have a good one. Stay drunk, nerds.
Salute.
Did I just make a catchphrase?
Stay drunk, nerds.
Is it like, stay thirsty, my friends?
Yes.
Which, this is all going to be on the podcast anyway, so.
If you like it,
Sharks have a week dedicated to him.
I told him
I want to shake his hand.
Clip in the outro.
Yes.
I don't care if he's not a real interesting man in the world. I just want to shake his hand.
You know, he's actually very much an interesting man in the world. Like, he's saved like 5 people's lives. Like, there was a really interesting article about how the most interesting man in the world is really interesting. The actor that plays him.
And now we go on to our hour.
No, we're done. We're done.
We're done.
We're done. Harry Potter hat.
Douche nerd.
For the win.
I didn't mention.
Can you at least flex when you do that?
I never mentioned muscle milk.
Until now.
I do want to say happy birthday, Chris.
Happy
Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss you.
For Chris.
Absolutely.
Tommy, Klein.
There we go. I'm an alcoholic. I don't clink.